Alright, so here's my theory on the George Lucas thing, okay? He made a film. It's a rip-off of Buck Rogers. You know, let's face it, it's a rip-off. He wanted to do a Western in space with laser swords. That's what happened. Alright. He made it. Barely was able to scrape the money and the footage together to make the movie. All the principal photography was done. And then he handed everything else off to the visual effects guys and goes, for the love of God, save me on this one. The film took off. He's now a legend. He will never direct a film ever again that isn't Star Wars related, because nobody's going to care. And have you noticed, over the last couple of decades, I remember when, you know, like 95, 96, the videotape collection of Star Wars came out. For the last time, for the final time, the Star Wars videotape collection. All they did was THX, the video and the sound, picture quality, etc., etc. Final version of Star Wars ever released. How many versions have been released ever since? How many of them suck? Every time he re-releases it, they suck more and more and more. Like the special re-release they did in the theater. Okay, Greedo shooting first. The throwaway scene with Jabba the Hutt. He wants the fans to give up on him. He wants Star Wars to die. Why do you think he came up with Jar Jar Binks? Because he thought it would be funny. Let's entertain the kiddos. Everybody hates Jar Jar Binks after The Phantom Menace 1999. You fast forward a couple of years, Attack of the Clones. And if you remember, there's a scene in Attack of the Clones when Jar Jar Binks walks in, says hi to Annie and the whole bit, and they're walking across the room, and Jar Jar is walking this way, and he does this number to the camera, and he goes, and smiles. That's George Lucas saying, fuck you fans, I don't want you anymore. Can you please let this thing die? But they'll come out with new versions that fuck everything up worse and worse and worse, and people keep buying them. So he wants you to not buy Star Wars anymore. George Lucas wants the fans to grow the fuck up and move on to something better. But if every time he makes a video game with the Star Wars attached to it, no matter how unplayable or how fucking sorry the game is, you're going to buy it because it's Star Wars and it has lightsabers in it. Every time he comes out with the new DVD version and then the Blu-ray collector's cut, and he's going to do a special edition Blu-ray director's cut, you're going to keep buying it. So what I say for you, if you want to save Star Wars, quit buying Star Wars. It's that simple. George Lucas doesn't give a fuck anymore. He doesn't. He's got more money than God. Why do you think Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull happened? Why do you think it happened? He wants to be done with it. Why do you think he butt-fucked Indiana Jones so horribly, you're not going to want to see a Part 5? The nuclear bomb in the fridge? Really? Really, George? You just don't give a fuck anymore, do you? Shia LaBeouf swinging around on fucking snakes through a jungle during a road chase with sword fighting with a Soviet spy? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? At least there was plausibility back in the early 90s and the late mid-80s, but you just don't even give a fuck anymore. You are done. You don't want to make anything anymore. You can't make a film ever again that isn't Star Wars related because nobody trusts you as a filmmaker. You have already contaminated everything you've created, so nobody wants to see anything you have to do right now. So guys, George Lucas, retire. Sign the rights over to somebody who gives a fuck. We might be able to salvage Star Wars. I'm just saying. Sign it over to somebody who cares. Indiana Jones, for the love of Christ, let it go. Harrison Ford will not be around long enough to do another Indiana Jones film. You have to let that shit go, I'm just saying. And to the fans, grow the fuck up. Read a book. Play something other than Star Wars. Let it go. It was great for its time. It's legendary. You put it in the trophy case up next to Sean Connery's James Bond. Untouchable. Just leave it in the trophy case. Move on to something better. That's all I'm saying. And that's it. Thank you. You have a good one.